Jesse Blake Sports Report with Jesse Blake.
Welcome to the Jesse Blake Sports Report. Whether this is your first time here, your last time here, or somewhere in between, I appreciate that you're here today so that we can do our NBA playoff pick. So I'm going to go through my NBA bracket, and we're going to pick our NBA champion for the 2023-2024 season. Let's do it. First up, in the Western Conference, we got 1 seed versus the 8 seed. I am taking the Thunder. I think that's an easy pick, especially because I think Zion's not going to be ready for at least the beginning portion of this series. So easy pick. Thunder in 5. Pelicans probably steal 1, but Thunder in 5. Now we get a little tricky. In the 4-5 matchup, we got the Clippers versus the Mavs, and Luka Doncic is playing out of his mind, and having Kyrie there with him, it finally seems like they got a great 1-2. You know, they had a great 1-2 with Jalen Brunson, and they let him walk. So they have a great 1-2 again, but the Clippers might have early season Clippers show up. It's playoff time, and early season Clippers, after they acquired Harden, George, and Kawhi went off, and they went on a run, and they looked spectacular. And then late season Clippers, they haven't been as spectacular. So which team is going to show up for the Clippers? And I'm going to bet that we get playoff Kawhi, we get healthy Kawhi, we get Kawhi, Harden, and George playing their best basketball, and they knock off Luka Doncic and the Dallas Mavs. So Clippers in, it's going to be tight game, 7 games. Clippers in 7. 3-6 in the West. We have T-Wolves and Suns, and I don't like trusting Karl Anthony Towns to do anything impressive in any big moment. I think I'm the leader of the I don't believe in the T-Wolves pack, so I'm gonna trust that Durant does his thing with Booker, and that finally the Suns look like the team they should look like, because they've been struggling a lot lately, and they haven't looked like they have Durant and Booker on their team. So I'm gonna say they show up just like the Clippers. The Clippers were the 4, so it wouldn't have been an upset. We got our first upset: Suns over the T-Wolves. We're gonna have a 6-gamer. 6 games. I hate picking the games. The games are always so hard. Nuggets, Lakers. Love LeBron. Don't think they have enough to take down Jokic. I think this is going to be an easy one. Nuggets in 5. It sucks. It sucks because the Lakers aren't, like, they look better than a 7 seed. I feel like they should have been like in that 5 seed, and then they would have had a chance to win a couple rounds, but they're going against Nuggets. I'm not betting against Jokic. Nuggets in 5. Celtics, Heat. This is easy, especially if Jimmy's not playing. Celtics in 6. I think Miami steals 2, Celtics in 6. That's an easy one. This is a little tougher. I think Donovan Mitchell might be a fraud. I love how young and out of nowhere Orlando was this season. I'm going to go with the Magic here, and the Cavs, they kind of move away from the Mitchell experiment this offseason, and Mitchell's on some other team come next season. I think that's kind of how this thing plays out with the Cavs in the Orlando series. Orlando in 7. It's a tight one, though. No, Orlando in, I'm going to say 6. So it's a little more obvious that the Cavs don't have it. Bucks, Pacers. Is Giannis playing or not? Like, this is another situation where, how am I supposed to pick this if I don't know who's healthy? So I'm going to bet on Giannis not playing, and Dame can't handle the Pacers. Oh, no, that's too easy. I'm going to say Giannis shows up, Bucks win, Bucks in 7. It's a close one. Bucks in 7. Knicks, Sixers. I am riding with the Knicks all NBA playoffs. I am a believer in Jalen Brunson. I am a believer in Dante DiVincenzo. I am a believer in Joel Embiid being a playoff choker. The man cannot make it out of the second round. And this year, he cannot make it out of the first round. Knicks in, it's going to be close. Knicks in 7, because the Sixers always play tight. So Knicks in 7. Let's start back at the East. In the second round, that leaves us Bucks, Knicks. Let's go Knicks again. Riding with the Knicks. I already told you that. So we're going to go Knicks in 6. Clean up the Bucks. Dame doesn't show up in that series. Everyone's like, that Dame trade doesn't look great. That's how that one plays out. Celtics, Magic. Let's go Celtics in 4. Celtics sweep the Orlando Magic after that was the NBA championship for the Orlando Magic, was winning the first round against the Cavs. That's how this is going to play out in my mind in the storyline. So they go against the Celtics, can't even compete. They lose 4 games. We get Celtics, Knicks, Eastern Conference Finals. Nuggets, Suns. Suns barely made it out of the T-Wolves series. Nuggets have Jokic. They're going to be good. Jamal Murray is going to put up a bunch of points. He's going to have 2 40-point games. Nuggets in 5. Nuggets in 5. They're in the Western Conference Finals. Then we get Thunder, Clippers. Thunder, Clippers. This is a tight one. I think SGA, first time in a real big spot here, going against like real vets, the vettiest vet team of the league. Let's go Clippers in a tight one, 7 games. Everyone, like, round of applause for SGA. He pulls out like crazy couple games there, keeps them in the series. Game 7 goes down to the wire. Kawhi hits a great shot. They win. Clippers in 7. We got in the Western Conference Final, 4 seed Clippers against the Nuggets, 2 seed Nuggets. You're going to the finals. Nuggets going to the finals in 5 or 6 games. 6 games. A little closer. 6 games. Nuggets in the finals. Celtics, Knicks. That's the 1 seed versus the 2 seed. That's pretty chalk. That is exactly chalk. Celtics, Knicks. You want to go Knicks? Well, upset city? I think Knicks in the finals. Let's go. 6 games. Celtics blow it. It's a disaster. Celtics don't make the finals. They don't make it out of the East. It's like, oh my gosh, Jason Tatum isn't really a superstar. What is happening? And all the focus is off of the Knicks winning, and all the focus is on the Boston Celtics losing because, like, they're regretting bringing back Jaylen Brown for all this money. He's the highest paid player, all this nonsense. Celtics disaster. That's what happens. Eastern Conference Finals. Knicks, Nuggets in the NBA Finals. Nuggets, they're taking it. Back-to-back NBA champions. They clean up. Easy business against the Knicks. 5 games. That is it. That is my bracket. I have the Nuggets over the Knicks in 5 games to win the NBA Finals. Let me know what you think. Who you got? That is it. That is my NBA bracket for this postseason. We'll see how it plays out. The game number 1 is probably underway by the time you're watching this video right now or listening to this podcast. Games kicked off Saturday at 1. It's going to be a good time having the NBA and NHL playoffs underway today. What a fun time for sports. My NHL bracket, if it's not already out, should be out very shortly. If you're watching this, go watch that as well. Go see my NHL picks. Thank you for being here. It could have been anywhere in the world. Just watching or listening to this right now, and I appreciate you for that. Good night from Toronto.
And that is how it's done.
The Jesse Blake Sports Report with Jesse Blake.
Jesse Blake, the guy that likes to hear his name twice in one sentence. Sure, I know him. No, he doesn't have an ego at all.